It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
2nd and 11 now. Catch made by Slayton.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Eagles 10, Giants nothing.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Now on the run. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To Jalen Reagor. Touchdown.
Jalen Reagor. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Eagles 17, Giants nothing. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Run for Pollard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
At the 44-yard line.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
New York Giants.
Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 15.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Complete to Tony Pollard.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Xavier McKinney in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
3 and out.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here comes Pettis on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Makes the score Eagles 17, Giants 10.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
The 42-yard line.
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it.
Wentz's pass complete.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Wentz. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. From the gun, here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses.
The line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Watson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And quickly finding Rager.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They run the counter. It's Hunt, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
Giants 10.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Complete to Sterling Shepard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's good for a Giants first down.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Jalen Reagor.
That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters.
With the score, Eagles 23.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So out comes the field goal team once more.
A 32-yard.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Pollard again. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
For a Giants first down.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
16 more yards.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Giants first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
was taken.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Check. 59. They're not ready for this, man.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And they'll get him down right about the 20. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
Now Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Another New York Giants.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete to Trey Burton.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my place.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
They'll run. This is Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Here we go. Waiting. Mike 50. I'm coming after you.
They run the counter. It's Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line. Today's final.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9.